Allah Janet
Start
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Starting day difficult. Once you start.
Is it rolling? Acha, take a sec. Hey guys, I'm Mehdi. So I'm here from Fires Education Services. So basically, Achke, we're starting our first podcast and I have Fires sir here with me. So basically, the main idea of this podcast is to discuss about entrepreneurship, student life, and how to build your career, and like how you should shape yourself up as a student, and about education. So, sir, first let's dive into about you. Tell me, why did you start Fires Education Services? I just want to know. Let's start from there.
Right. So basically, I was doing my master's in the UK, master's in education, and I was doing my thesis. So whatever you see in FES, it's based on my master's thesis, right? And then I was thinking what I could do after that. I got an offer for PhD from University of Leicester. But I wanted to challenge myself and wanted to see what I could do, not be very comfortable in one kind of setting, right? Because I knew if I would do my PhD, I would stay back in England and I would have a teaching job. But that was very safe. But then when I looked outward, I saw that there were many opportunities, especially in Bangladesh, and there was a huge market gap. And we have all these market gaps in Bangladesh, right? I saw huge potential, especially in the coaching center industry. Why? I'll tell you, because this industry is quite old. It dates back to 1970, 1975, right after our independence. Yes, there was no institution as of sort, but educated teachers or boys and girls used to go to different houses to teach, right? That's how it started.
So there was no generalization of it?
No, there was no generalization of it. But the term coaching center, could be referred back to the early 90s or the late 90s. And then early 2000, it was booming everywhere, right? Especially, I would say late 90s. But the industry is so unregulated. There are no rules. There are no regulation. Even in our trade license, we do not have this category. We cannot register our business as a after-school institution or coaching center. That's embarrassing. That's a shame.
The past company I worked in also faced the same issue. Like it was tough for them to decide jashule koon business category that they would term themselves as.
Okay.
So
And I never thought why, because because I was researching and I saw that this industry in Bangladesh is worth the amount is not exact, but it's worth $3 to $5 billion. So when it's generating
the education industry.
No, coaching industry, just coaching center
Okay.
market. So when an industry generates so much of money, you have to give it some kind of credit, right? So I thought there was massive amount of opportunity in this market, but I also knew the challenges because I've never lived in this country. I went to a boarding school in India. I was there for 9 years. Yes, I did my A-levels here, but that was just for a brief period of time, 2 years, arai bochorer moton. But then right after that, I went to the UK. So I knew that, coming back here and starting something on my own would be very challenging. And I thrive on challenges, okay? Yes, there was a lot of problem, lot of chaos. But at the end of the day, what matters, especially in entrepreneurship, is it's a very underrated quality, but I think consistency, persistence is the key.
I have another question just following up, Jib. Definitely education had a lot of aspects to it. There could have been edtech, there could have been like building your own school, university, or maybe you could have just been like a home tutor as well. There are different modes of businesses. Why exactly coaching center and why exactly education is something that you decided to take upon you?
Okay, so firstly, I come from an education family. I'm the 4th generation teacher. Okay, my great grandfather is Dr. Mohammad Shoidullah. So he's a philologist, educator, And
It's the same Dr. Mohammad Shoidullah, right?
Yes.
Jana mujhe Dhaka University te jaha.
yes.
Wow, interesting heritage, yeah.
So he's contributed a lot to the education sector in this country and towards Bengali language, Bangla
I think
language,
he
right?
also had some key notable takes like in the letters of Bengali
Yes.
language. Yeah.
Yes. In the formation of the letters,
Yeah.
right? He was the one who I think edited the whole alphabet system of our
wow.
language, right?